Welcome, everyone. I'm Carl Hung, CEO of Season Group and SG Wireless. This is Coffee with Colleagues, a collection of conversations between myself and our colleagues from around the world. Today, we have with us Josef from UK. Welcome, Josef.
Hi, everyone. My name is Josef, and I work as a process technician in Season Electronics, which is based in the United Kingdom. And I've been working here for nearly 5 years.
Enjoying it? Dreading it?
I'm loving it. Really, it's just the people around you, all the time. Good talks.
Yeah.
Everybody is behaving so nicely, so it's just the best. I've been working in many jobs before. I've never had such a kind of close feeling with other team workers like I have in Season Electronics.
Do you have a favorite colleague to work with?
I have all in engineering, which is Andy, Mike Sadler. I'm having a good laugh with Tim Holt in Austin in quality. Michael, he's cracking me up sometimes. So basically everybody, I can have laugh at anybody really. I don't have anybody who I don't like to work with. It's just I always try to find like what everybody likes and then try to adapt to it and have that conversation around it. It's and everybody just seems to be nice and friendly.
Yeah, I actually just finished my interview with Andy just now, and the conversation was very enlightened, very high level, and then quickly dropped down, and we started talking about toilet paper. So that's Andy for you, but it's certainly with the work environment that you guys have in the UK, it's very, very enviable. I think you guys have a great relationship, and I think that's what makes this this COVID-19 difficult, because a lot of you guys are doing rotations, some in the office, some not. So how are you guys finding this Microsoft Teams webcam experience all the time? Are you still able to maintain that closeness?
Well, it's a bit more distancing, to be honest, because it's everything through the Teams. You don't really see any people. I mean, like it's not that you see so many people on site. It's just that you see them through the screen. You still have that level of conversation and level of details, what's going on around, and basically the information what's happening. So I think that still stays the same. But like as I said, it's less people on the site. You are like more, I would say, lonely, but not really. It's because you're trying to keep distances. You're not trying to have a conversations really close. So it's a change, definitely. It's a bit different, but we still do what we can. And with what the current situation is. And it's still everybody's being really nice. Nobody's really like upset or anything, I would say. It's at least from the workforce that is right now in Season. So I think it's still good. We just have to adapt.
and I think we can't let this distance allow us to retreat and resort just to emails. Like, can't just send an email and wait for someone to respond. Like, email's great, but pick up Teams, give them a phone call, show your face, let them see you, see your emotions. I think that's vital for everyone. Can you take me through a day in the life of your current role?
Okay, so I am based in engineering, which means that my schedule varies every day. So there's lots of things to do different days, but mainly I'm focusing to work with our MES system, which involves importing new products, supporting and never-ending improvements of live products that are running all the time. In addition, I check the works orders before they are released to production and support all sorts of machinery like an AOI. Now we got actually a laser etcher with the new customer, ultrasonic welder as well. She's a all nice big piece of tech. And among all that, I usually just tackle all the issues that come my way, like software, hardware. Really,
Yep.
if somebody needs help, I'll jump in and try to sort it out as a first person to call.
Yeah. So every day is different, which makes work interesting. If it was all the same every single day.
Absolutely, that's what I love about it. It's it's really it varies all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Can you describe a bit? How did you feel when COVID-19 first broke out?
Okay, so I wasn't really concerned, to be honest. I know it might sound a bit cold-hearted, but it was across the world. I was thinking maybe it's another like a bird flu, like a flu that will come and go away. You didn't really feel it that it will spread so significantly. And basically when the virus hit the UK, then with the lockdown and everything, it started to go pretty real. And I sort of was thinking that this is it. This is going to change from now on. Our lives will be changed because of what's happening right now. This never happened before in this kind of scale. And I knew that there would be some kind of changes, and I was sort of uncertain to what level the changes will be, what lives will change into. Will be the changes doesn't mean necessarily to be bad changes. But also it doesn't mean it's always good. So it's just the way that.
What kind of changes do you think it's going to happen after the pandemic's gone?
Well, I think there will be a few restrictions all around. You can think about traveling. Let's say you can see all the changes there. You can see at the moment, like you try to go to shop and you're waiting in the queues all the time, so some people obviously wait in the queue, but like me personally, I hate queues. I hate waiting. I just like to do it straight away. So it repels me from going into the shop. Save some money on the other hand, because it's.
Have you started doing more online shopping?
Well, to be honest, we do shopping, not for food though. Still, we still go in a shop and buy food because we like to browse rather. I know you can browse on the internet, but I've never tried it before. I might give it a shot at some point, but not sure it's the way to interact with shopping itself. But we're used to go in coffees places, and they're all closed, so it saves money basically as well. But in regards to changes, I think there will be distancing all the time. Now I think our Prime Minister said something about reducing 2 meters to 1 meter. I'm not sure if that will disappear after COVID or not, or it will stay this way. So there will be definitely changes in regards to trips, traveling, but increased hygiene, going into the shop and having disinfectant sprayed on your hands every time you go in the shop is a bit strange, because with the more disinfectant you're putting on your hand, it gets more prone to catch the COVID because your hands will feel irritated.
I've got psoriasis right now on my fingers, because I have too much. I wash my hands 20 times a day. I've got a bad skin condition now. So
that's it. So I mean, they still need to work it out. It's nothing set in the stone. So you don't want to go to the shop and in 10 shops and 10 times put a disinfectant on.
Yeah, indeed. It's got to be a balance, but then maybe disinfectant and then immediately very nice hand cream. Disinfectant hand cream.
It,
right? So how are you feeling now? Do you feel safe at work?
So personally, I don't. I feel safe because I think that I am still in no risk of getting disease, because as we know it affects older people. But I mean, with the changes that came with that my cause and the rest of the leadership team introduced into the company, I think they are really great. We have a one-way in, one-way out system. We have rotas on the tea break, so you don't have as many people gathered around in the canteen. You just have maybe 2 to 3 people in there. So we have that distance as we want. They reorganized a shop floor so people don't sit close to each other.
Yep.
So we are a bit apart. So I'm not so close to Andy or Mike. I'm a little bit further now, so I can't have like when we're discussing something we have to shout.
Yeah.
But but yeah, all these changes, and what I like about it is that basically they are open to any suggestions, right? So it's not like here is how it is and you deal with it. No, we can all deal with this together. It feels like we are in this together and we need to overcome this together. So that's really nice feeling about it. That's what I like. That's what happens on our side. Really positive about this.
Good. So what motivates you to go to the work each morning?
So when we have like now lots of people on a furlough, I think it's quite a big workforce. I can see that everybody goes into work and trying to pull the weight of having a successful business, and everybody's trying really their hardest to do it. And if me being in this kind of a mindset that I know that everybody's doing their best, and people basically, if I'm knowing that people will have much easier day when I show up, that motivates me plenty enough, because I know if I won't come to work, I know people will have a difficult day, and that's kind of thing that I'm not like that. I like to help wherever I can, and just put my hands anywhere where it needs to be. So trying to.
Yeah, I know that every time I talk about Mike, to Mike as well too, he's very appreciative of that altruism that you bring to the team. Certainly a team first, and makes us, you're an integral part of this the management team that we have in the UK. What would be the first thing you want to do once the battle with COVID-19 is won?
So I think you'll get this answer quite a lot. We have a nearly 2-year-old son, and last year we haven't been on any holiday because we didn't want to travel with basically baby, which is not even 1 year old, and so we had this booked holiday, and that got cancelled because of the lockdown. So we felt a little bit sad. Oh, I would say a little bit. We felt sad about not being able to go.
Where were you gonna go?
So we were going to South Spain in Sevilla. So like we like sun and beach and exploring around, like nice hikes. So I am of a bit of traveler. So and my wife loves it as well. So we wanted to take our son somewhere where he would enjoy it, like sand, sea, go into the nature, see something that he haven't seen here. And so we couldn't do that. So basically, what I would do is arrange some kind of a holiday somewhere out of the country, somewhere nice, if possible. But I think
I can tell you, it's the holiday will be much deserved. Whenever this ends, I think everyone should definitely take that time to be with family and cherish that time together for sure. What do you have to say to your fellow colleagues around the world?
Well, it's a bit difficult one, but being positive, I am a person that's always positive, or trying to be positive. I know it's not always simple to become positive, because you have all these things that can come into your way, and you will simply try to lose that positive side of you. But it's just a way of a thing. If you stay positive, you will attract positiveness. You will make positive people around you. It's like a disease, right? It's positive. You'll be spreading it around as well as absorbing it from other people. And if there are any walls that stops you from being positive, you just have to adapt. See, so if you during the lockdown, we can't go into any soft play areas with Liam, where he loves to just go crazy, jump around, and so we trying to adapt ourselves to go somewhere outside, make some fun for him as well. So it's just a way of you adapt. I know you can't do some things at the moment, but maybe you can do different things that would also raise your positiveness as well.
Yep.
So it's just stay on top of the things. It will be much better later on.
Yeah, I think that's that ability to adapt. That's really what separates us humans, where we face many adversities over our history, and we always adapt. And I think I'm confident that we'll be able to adapt from this and recover from this as well too. And certainly your message of positivity, it's important for us to keep on chugging along, shall I say. But with that said, then Josef, thank you very much today for taking your time. It's much appreciated to connect face to face.
Very, very welcome. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you.